Welcome back, guys, gals, and dreamers of all ages. We're back again, still doing it. Episode 7 review, 8th video, the announcement. Here we go. We're going to jump right into it, guys. Andor, episode 7. The announcement, runtime is 53 minutes. And the announcement, for me, you know, Dedra has this great scene. Dedra Mira. Still trying to figure that out. I want to say it's Miro. We'll see. She says that the announcement was Aldhani. That Aldhani was the announcement of the rebellion. You know, saying, hey, we're here. Now, the title of this episode is the announcement. However, I don't think it's the announcement. You know, the announcement's not the announcement. The announcement is the PORD. The Public Ordnance Resentencing Declaration. Something. Oh, dude. Basically, hey, we're going to stick it to everyone because the Empire, people stuck it to us. We're just going to stick it to everybody else. We're going to make it very clear that no one steals from the Empire. That for me is the announcement. That for me is the real announcement. No offense to Dedra Miro. 3, this is a new arc, guys. And the new arc, this is, it's going to be 7, 8, 9, the new arc. And for me, I'm going to name this one, They Pulled Me Back In. This is the Pull Me Back In arc. Because when we left him before he was done, he took his 200,000, he walked away, and you're thinking he won. But, the season 1 is actually 12 full episodes, guys. 12 full episodes, guys, gals, and dreamers of all ages. But, pull me back in. Gonna start off with the 3 best scenes, Marva and Andor. Anything that Marva and Andor are in. Honestly, I do love the last one that they're in when they're saying their goodbyes. But any Marva and Andor scene, oh man, that one where, and I've got some stuff written down here when he says "Ma." Well, my heart breaks a little bit, but Mon Mothma and Tay, the banker. And Mon and Luthen, because basically I love anything where Luthen is. I mean, come on, Stellan Skarsgård. Moving right along, guys. There's another night shoot. I'm sorry to say, still haven't added any music. That's my next thing on the list. Gonna add the music. I apologize. Again, welcome. This is Raves and Rants with the Mad Fool. I am the Mad Fool. Some crazy, idiot, dumb guy who thinks, hey, somebody might be listening. I don't know why. I don't think you are, but I'm going to keep going anyways. So here we go. I am the Mad Fool. If you want, please thumbs up, save, subscribe, help me in any way grow my channel. I'd love to grow with you as well. I'd love some interaction. If you have ask questions, comments, go ahead. Put them all down. I'm pretty sure I had those activated. Pretty sure. All right, 3 minutes and we're going to go right into it. So, Karn is awake. We see him at his window. He's probably a little bit anxious. He's awake early because he's got the interview. Mother says, why the brown suit? What's wrong with the brown suit? What's wrong with the brown suit? Oh, it says something. What's wrong with the collar? It's a high collar. Oh, geez, Louise, Mom, what's going on? I mean, is there anything you don't, just keep going on and on and on again about, especially when it comes to your son and putting him down? Thanks, Mom. Listen, if anybody's listening here, if anybody's seen this, and if anybody has a mother like this, keep in mind, this is abuse. This is actual abuse. Please let somebody know, have some therapy, have a talk with your mother, your parents, whoever. That's abuse. So, man, what a mother. The rabble. Karn asks, hey, what happened? They're talking about Aldhani. He's very interested. The rabble. They'll regret it. And then, of course, the ISB and that wonderful speech of, we know better. We know that we'll respond. The ISB, empire-wide. We're going all out. No one steals from the Empire. I spoke with the Emperor last night. This is amazing. This is a series on Disney Plus, and they're one step from introducing the Emperor and having him on film. I mean, come on. Because he just said, I spoke with the Emperor last night. He assured me of a couple of things. Like the PORD. Oh my God, the PORD. So apparently, the way they put it is, it's a couple of bills that will go before the Senate. Before the Senate. I don't think that the Senate's going to vote. It's just going to be like, hey, the Emperor says this is what we're doing. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, come on. Any criminal act with even indirect effect against the Empire will be a Class 1 offense. Now, I take this as a felony. It has to be a felony, Class 1 offense. In any indirect. It's like, hey, it could be anything. Mon Mothma is very surprised. Luthen is denying everything. We move to the scene, of course, where she goes to the Galleria, which I believe that's the store name that Luthen has. And, revolutions are expensive. And, I warned you when we started. Well, you always knew. She's in denial. There's so many great quotes from Luthen on this. And Mon, great scene, but she's just like appalled and surprised. And how could you? And this wasn't where things were going. Was this what was happening? Was this what I signed up for? What's going on? Yeah, but Mon knows he did it. Mon knows he did it, man. And she's in denial, but we need the fear, Luthen says. Let me know how the meeting goes, because of course she's still gonna have that meeting with that guy who she thinks will save her idea of what she thought she was gonna do with her money, because she thought that that's how she could contribute. And I'm pretty sure down the line, Mon is gonna understand that she needs to do more than just contribute money. And we'll go into that. Not that I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure they'll go into that. But she's in denial. So let me know how the meeting goes. Is she worth it? Yeah, she's worth it. And we can't hide forever. And that comment basically kind of says, well, she needs to be the public face. We can't hide forever. The Bureau of Standards. Oh boy. Fun. It's cubicle hell, guys. It's cubicle hell. The Bureau of Standards is it's cubicle hell. I mean, it's rows and rows of nothing but these huge, virtual even maybe cubicle. I don't know. I've worked in a cubicle plenty of years. It was kind of frightening to see that many in the way that they're placed. Yeah, seems like cubicle hell. So, steps to the meeting, cut to the steps to the meeting where the assistant basically takes all the ins, outs, ups, downs, rounds, to meet whoever she's meeting. We don't know who that is. It's nicely played. And Didra, her next move is a very, very great move. Nicely played move. She got the records for everybody's sector without their permission. So she's already being productive with the PORD. Let me just say that she's being a model ISB supervisor, basically taking advantage of that PORD. No offense, but this reminds me a lot of what Bush and Cheney did when it came to the Patriot Act. No joke. It's very similar. But anyways. So without permission, she gets everything. In my opinion, she's being very productive. Apparently, Cinta, we cut. She's still on Aldhani. There's this huge Imperial ship cut. Cut to Vel, and she's got that meeting with the assistant. Now, I'm gonna try to go fast forward here because we're like almost 10 minutes in. Find Clem. Oh no. Do I have to kill Clem? Maybe. He's a loose end. Oh, boy. So Andor's back home. We cut to Andor back home. Since when do we lock the door? That's his comment to Marva. Make some coffee. She makes some coffee. And she starts telling the story. Hey, the troopers have authority. It was Tim that basically sold you out. I've heard the record both ways on whether or not, he thought there was something going on with you and Bix. I've heard it both ways, she says. It's kind of interesting. Because they don't really know. They don't know Tim's intentions fully. He never talked to anybody, so he's just dead. And Tim. But, yeah, so you can't be here. But no, we're getting out of here. I got lucky. Leave this mess behind. What do we need but the three of us? This is great lines. Get out of the cold and into the damp. Find somewhere warm and easy. I can make it happen, Ma. It'll be different now, Ma, he says. He says Ma once, but, it's a lot. She's surprised, and you're right. We'll pull out first thing in the morning. Okay. Enter the banker. We go into this, the scene with Mon. She's having a bit of a dinner party, I believe it is. A lot of people coming in and going. She lives in an embassy, that's the thing. She's a senator. She lives in an embassy. It's controlled. It's an embassy. It's supposed to be controlled by the Chandrilan government, but, it's still in Coruscant. And the Empire, the Emperor, has jurisdiction everywhere. And can, stick spies everywhere. Yeah, that's how it is. But enter the banker, Tay. Apparently there is history there, you can tell. It looks like they definitely dated. I don't know if there's still love there, but there's some love there. Have I changed that much, she asks. What you have to do, how you carry it gracefully. Tay is very different from Perrin, where he understands the weight, exactly what Mon does almost daily. Which is interesting. Leida interference, which I thought was intriguing because if you see, it's almost like Perrin is telling Leida, his daughter, to go run interference. Perrin, why do you care? Why do you care, Perrin? You probably are having plenty of your own little philandering little encounters. And is it because it's happening in your own home? Is it because you think that you're getting disrespected? Is it because you're trying to save face? Oh, Perrin, I don't like you. I really don't like you, Perrin. I really don't. But, Tay admires Mon and her efforts. Have fun, mother. Smile. Then we've got Smile. So, hey, now we're plotting against the Empire, okay? Keep smiling. I've learned from Palpatine. I show you the stone in my hand, you miss the knife at your throat. Nice. Very good, Mon. Very good. She lays out the plan, the foundation. I won't answer your questions. Keep smiling. We're plotting against the Emperor. It's very nice. It's very nicely done. I love this scene. A lot of angles, a lot of things going on. You get to get that feel of who's watching. Are they watching? Somebody saw, somebody didn't saw. Keep smiling. Keep smiling, Tay. Tay's like, oh, my politics. Are they a bit too strong for you now? Smile. So then we switch to Andor and Bix. He's knocking on the door. By the way, he knocks exactly the way I do. Without the bum bum. It's da 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 da. Just leave it. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Yeah, just leave it. That's how I knock. That's how Andor knocks. But moving right along here. This is a goodbye. And this is a hello and goodbye. And also, hey, here's the money I owe you. And here's the money I owe everybody else. Here's what happened. We get... it's interesting the way she says one thing about forgetting about him and how she's done it before. I've done it before. You need to forget about me. I don't know what that means. But then there's a flashback to Clem, and we learn exactly how Clem dies. He died trying to be a good thing and trying to be a good dad and trying to show Andor the right thing to do. And here is, I spoke about this in my first video. We're 15 minutes in, but I gotta just talk about it again, because this is where the character really, this is the losing ground. This is the taking away. Things get taken away over and over again from this character. First, they take away, his planet. They took away his family. They took away his sister. He gains a father and a mother. They take away his father. They take away afterwards. Of course, there's the flashback where he goes, and my guess is he's gonna, try to hurt some Imperial troopers because they killed Clem, which probably is the reason they landed in prison at 13, and then at 16 had that time where he was in that battle and went in some type of military service, but for the Empire, good old Empire. But this is just one more thing, and slowly but surely everything gets taken away. Yeah, slowly but surely. So, we get Marva again. We're back to Marva. We learn about Rick's Road and the square, why she doesn't walk there all the time. Aldhani and what happened actually gave her hope. She's now a rebel. Listen, give up on your sister. I'll be okay. You can't stay. I can't go. But I'll miss you and I'll worry about you. Well, it's okay, because that's just love. That's beautiful. The way that she says that, Fiona Shaw. And then she says this wonderful line about, I've never loved anything like I loved you, Cassian. I've never fretted on anything as much. So she's never worried about anybody. But you can't stay and I can't go. And that was the thing. Yeah. That's them saying goodbye. And that's just love. And then good job, Deirdre. We skip right to ISB. In my opinion, this is good job, Deirdre. Good job. That's all I'm going to say. Blevin, excellent suggestion, Blevin. Ferrix is now Deirdre's. That's too much work for you. We go, and then it's Niamos, and it's the Paradise Planet, the tourist planet. Oh my God, Peezos, greenies. We ran out of Peezos? Yeah, no, the greeny green ones, the revnog. Get me some. Okay, we know what type of girl this is. We know he's trying to have some time, some peace, some fun. Get the Peezos, the green. You like them too. We ran out of Peezos. I love it. And his new name is Keith Gergo, which, by the way, I'm Hispanic, and so I can say Gergo. And it's actually not even good rolling the R's. It's not. I'm not that great at it. But, English Americans, only English-speaking Americans will use the anglicized Gergo. It's Gergo. Gergo. Keith Gergo. Which in and of itself is it's a great name for the character. It's a great name for him to say. It's a great Star Wars name. Yeah. So Keith. My name is Keith Gergo. I love it when he says it. But, yeah, so he goes out. He's just walking. Some other people are running. He notices people running. He's just walking. Next thing you know, why are you running? I'm not walking. I'm walking. Okay. Why are you sweating? Because it's hot. It is a beach planet. This is horrible. And again, here it is. He's got peace and safety, and it gets taken away again. He gets taken in, and he gets what used to be a 6-month sentence. He gets 6 years in prison. What? Take it up with the Emperor. Like, you gotta love that. Who's gonna take it up with the Emperor? Listen, let me explain something to you about Star Wars. Star Wars in and of itself, the universe can be explained just like the United States, okay? You've got the central city, let's call it Washington, D.C. It's actually a whole planet. It's Coruscant. It's a whole city. There's no green anywhere, right? It's nothing but metal, high-rises, And it's the center of everything, right? And then you've got these other planets. And if you think about it, the other planets are like other states. And different planets have different sizes, different people, of course, then relocate to different planets. And this whole thing is literally, these different planets are like different states. That's all it is, right? So here is Andor in, let's say, Miami. Welcome to Miami. Bienvenidos a Miami. And he can't even walk anywhere, dude. He can't walk anywhere. And just like that, they pull him back in. They pull him back in. The last frame is actually Karn at the cubicle. He's accepted his hell. I think, though, he's going to make good of it somehow. But that's it for now, guys. Thank you for joining me again on the Mad Fool Raves and Rants with the Mad Fool. Please hit that like button, subscribe, watch my video. Trying to grow my channel, trying to see where this is going. Somewhere, anywhere, nowhere. It's okay. I might be talking to the camera for a while, but I'm enjoying it, and I thank you for your time. Thank you for joining me. Have a great night.